So now we need to give for the like a time. So I'm giving for the 08 and 8:45 I'm giving. Okay. 8:45 start time. And after that you
AM
want
you given Andrea.
AM, sorry, wait, we need to edit means you can click on edit and you can change for the PM also. Okay, so PM. It's 9, but not 8 PM only. Okay, 8:45 PM. Okay, and this is the start condition means it will start by 8:45. But you want to stop condition, it will be also there. So this is the overall duration. How much time you need to give for the how much time you need to give means you can click on here and you can give for the overall duration. Like total 5 minutes. Our test means how much? How many seconds? 300 seconds. Okay, means 850 up to your test will be run.
Anna, it is possible to set every day at same time?
Not every day. When you are doing the test, you need to set. For example, you are doing for the 1 hour, so you need to give for the 1 hour duration.
It is possible to set every day, Anna?
Yeah,
it is
every
not
day it is possible.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and after that you click on apply and click on OK. Now you can observe this is the automatically, no need, we have to manual also will be there, but 8:45 automatically it will start. Okay, and once this will be started, then you need to start the same time our test also. Means once the design is completed, then you need to go to the in performance monitor or side scope or app dynamics dynatrix. We have different type of monitoring tools there in market. So anywhere you need to give for the CPU and memory counters, and after that you need to give for the when we start the test and when we stop condition, means how much time you are duration you are executing. See, you can observe so 8:45 automatically our test will be start, and once here started, then you can go to the controller and you can start. It's 8:45, but it not started, right? You can go to properties. Something is wrong means it will not start. And go to the schedule and edit. So we are not given edit also. 47 I'm giving. Maybe this time. We should wait for that till 8:47. So you are done any mistake means it will not start. Otherwise it will automatically it will start. So once the test is completed, you are able to see the report like this. So for example, this is the already is created, you can observe, but there is no, because we are not started. Already previous test is there. So you can observe. So like this, you will be able to see the graphs and user time, how much time it is happen. And you need to observe this all things. Stop condition and assume to the schedule time and stop condition also you need to give for the proper. What's happening? What's going? What is today? Wednesday.
Wednesday అండి.
Yeah, modify time.
49.
49.
So what are counters we added? All counters. These all the counters. CPU and memory counters. Why it is not starting? Result directory already scheduled and serial number 1. What time we are given? 52.
51.
51.
To adjust correct minute. See, for now, I click on for the start manual only. And after test is started, right, you can go to here and run You need to start scenario. You can yes. So means during the test, we need to observe for the CPU memory how it is happening. So that is the main thing for our point of view. Now you can go to here and you need to identify the see it's collecting data for 300 seconds means 5 minutes data it will collect. So once test is completed, we will able to see for the 300 seconds data, and otherwise you want to see for the now means water you are added everything it will show here. See processor time, and we want to add means you can add also here. Also we have to the add will be there, and you need to add for the water counters we added right now. You need to add for those also here. GPU adapter memory, process memory, right? We added local use. I'm adding, and assembly total committed. I'm adding, and processor already. Processor information you can add for these two is enough. Processor time and user time. Okay. One more selected counters already present. Okay, no problem. See, what are the counters we added? All will be well during the test. You should monitor like this. So now you can click on anyone. See, you can click. I click for the total committed. Means total last how much it is used. What is the average and what is the minimum? What is the maximum? And it will display for the all things. And you can click on processor time. You can observe for the process time. Average will be 35%, and maximum means it will reaching for the 78% 1 or 2 times. Means you need to consider as a average. So okay, means CPU memory is a CPU point of view. We can observe 35% during the test. So local use, how much it is happening. You need to click on here and see local. We are not using anything, and we have to the CPU will be different processor will be user time. You need to see the user time. You can observe average will be 22, and so you can, this will be during the test time only we are monitoring the system. So now you can observe here also you can observe total 50 users will be launched and 50 users will be doing their transactions. Total past transaction will be 287. So while during the test, we should monitor for the CPU and memory as same to the, you need to observe for the graphs, how the running users will be. See, it is this will be ramp up. You can observe this will be ramp up. And after ramp up is completed, this is the duration. Means all users will be coming to here, means 50 users will come to here, and after that they're doing for the their transaction. Each one will be doing for the their transaction. One person is doing for the login, and so one person will be doing payment. So you can do for the their transactions many times up to how much duration we are given. It's a 5 minutes duration it will come. After 5 minutes, users will be gradually decrease or reduce. So, and this is the for the running user graph. This is for the transactions graph. Transaction nothing but login, launch, flight booking, and payment. So this all will be, we can observe for the how the graphs. You can click on any graph and it will display for that graph details. And same to the hits, how the hits going. Now you can observe by seeing it's also your response time is good or not, you need to identify. See, sometimes your graph will be going here and coming here, again it down, again up, again down. So it is happening for the up and down means it will be your response time is not good. So by seeing also graph, we need to identify the, and throughput also you can see it is a good only, right? So it's not going to the much hikes, going up and down. So teeth pattern, it is a wave pattern is going. And apart from
Excuse
this,
me, Annaya. Excuse me. It's in the scenario status. Are we getting failed transaction errors? What is that meaning?
yeah, so passed transaction means it is a passed for the how many passed transactions means login how many passed and flight booking how many passed, payment how many passed. Failed transaction means some failed transactions will happening. So you need to check for the what are the failed transactions. The action transaction, one is failing, one is a login is failed. It's a failing login means maybe your sufficient data. Login username password will be not sufficient.
It's not
Depends on
correct.
users, Anna. Depends on users కదా.
Yes, depends on the users. And going to
What
the
about error, Anna?
error, we'll see now. You can click on error. We'll see the what is the error we need to identify. Means you need to click on this, and you can see this is HTTP status 500 means internal server error. Means it is a application is not invoking properly. Okay.
We consider this one. I no need to consider.
We need to consider, right? It is 500 means you know, right? What is the status code 100, 200? I will explain or not.
Yes, yes. Scripting is there. The scripting
Yeah,
time you
we are
explain.
already explained, right? 100 means what is 200, 300, 400, 500.
Yeah, 500. So web server means web
500
server.
means it is a application
server.
issue, and 200 means successfully request received and the response also we received. That is the 200. 100 means only request will be sent. 300 means it is a redirected.
We not take the
400 means it is a some request issue or test data error. 500 means internal server means is application itself not invoking. Maybe if application not invoking means your application will be not opening.
Okay.
Okay. See, one error.
It's opening about
one,
that 50 users.
yeah, 50, not 50 is only one error you are getting, right? Only one time only it happen.
How we find, Annaya? Which user is getting error? It's how 50 users is there now.
Yeah, you can observe here. See, you can click on here. It's a type of this error will be there, right? You can click on here, and total messages will be one message will be there. You can click on here, and you are able to see the action 31. Means in that script is a 31 iteration. User it is the failing for the this scenario flight booking 0621. Line number also it is getting 31 line number.
We can sort it out.
Yes, it's a second iteration 2. It is showing for the iteration 2. For this scenario, it is failing for the iteration 2.
Okay.
Second iteration
It's,
itself.
in this case, we have to go to our scripting.
Yeah, you can see your test will be total passed transaction will be 863. Only it is a fail only one. So if this error count will be more than 3%, then you should be stopped your test.
Okay.
But you can observe it is a only one means what is the just 0% something only we are getting for that.
Yeah. It's minor.
So our test will be valid. So maybe the more than 3%, then definitely you should stop the test and you need to identify the what is the issue and you need to resolve and again you can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
But we don't know, Annaya. It's a resolving. We don't know. No?
How you don't know means see if you getting error means see, for example, I click on error. Here it will be showing as a no match found error, some user section. Then what is the issue?
So by internal server error.
Correlation is wrong.
Yes, correlation will be wrong.
Yeah.
So not not I am showing this error. Just I am giving example. So we have the different errors will be there. So no match found error it is coming. Means correlation you are not done properly.
Okay.
Maybe insufficient data you are getting error. Insufficient data means the data is be not properly there. So you are executing 50 users, but 50 user data will be insufficient will be there data.
Okay.
You are not given in parameters 50 data. You are passed only 20 data. So it is a failing for that. Okay. And maybe you are getting for the LR bridge connection error. So what is that LR bridge connection error means? It will be like load generated connectivity error. So you can see the in material, you will able to see the what is the common errors you are able to see.
Okay, okay. Now I go through it, right?
Go through that and you need to see that also. Okay.
Okay, okay.
We have the some common errors will be there. So maybe
Okay.
interview point of view also, and same to while during the test also you are getting some error means what is that error also you should know, right? That is why some
Yes.
common controller output messages will be there. No match
Okay.
found for the requested parameter means issue will be correlation issue. Connection
Okay.
to load generator failed to process lrbit.exe was not created for host machine. So that means it is a load generator connectivity issue. Files and users transferring to the LG, what is the issue? And so web break failed, find the text. Maybe it is you are getting as a web break failed. So what is the issue? The validation is not properly doing. The text value is not showing. So that is why you are getting for the validation error. And step download timeout error, one more thing will be there. That is the important thing. When maybe you are getting for the step download timeout error means you need to go to the runtime settings, where we can see runtime settings.
It's a design part you want.
Yeah. Design part, this is the runtime settings. In the runtime settings, we have the very important while during the test or sometimes you are doing for the execution time, you will get for the runtime settings error. That will be how can you can resolve means in preferences. You'll see the HTTP status code and here step down or timeout error will be there. In general, you can see step download timeout error.
Okay.
So you are getting that error means actually we are given is a 120 seconds. See if it is a more than 120 seconds it wait, then you will get for the step download timeout error. Then what you need to do next time you need to change for the 120 seconds to 240 or 399. So you need to change that.
Okay.
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 So you can find for the some examples will be there. HTTP status code 500 error means server busy or application busy or server down.
Yes.
Open the application and fix the issue. Or compilation error, syntax errors, code issues means you need to know. C interpreter error means C code, you are writing some C code. So maybe some anything miss you will get for that error. Memory violation, expiration error means generating some random values, empty error. So we have the some different type of some common control output errors will be there. You need to go through that and you need to read. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so test is still running, right? But you can go to here and you can observe. See, our test is completed because we are given here only 5 minutes.
Yes.
Now 5 minutes data will be there. So you need to click on user time. You can observe what is the user time of the average 23. So means it is a good. So we are not going for the more than 80%. And process time you can observe is a 35. And privilege time you can observe it is also 11. And total committed you can click on total committed. Means total average will be this one, minimum will be this one, maximum this one. So you can consider as a okay memory also is sufficient or not, you need to check. And local use you can click on local use also 0. So while test is completed, you should be monitor this also. CPU and memory also is sufficient or not, you need should be monitored.
Okay.
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 And same to these results will be share here will be there. So you want to see the results also, you can go to the property and click on directory will be there, right? It will sharing here. See in perflag admin sample test 111 it is getting. Where you can see means you can go to the folder. Click on C. Click on C in that perflags. You can click on admin and see this is our test. Everyone able to see sample test 111. See, in that, this is the our file. So this is the data collection of your performance test results. So you can open also, it will be open. So now you can observe, so simple they are given. So local use will be 0 only, total committed will be this much is committed, and idle time is the 64 and privilege time is 11 and process time will be 35. This will be considered only for, you can observe only average only it is picked. So we can observe only average only. Okay.
Okay.
So like this, you need to observe, and maybe you find as a, it is a more than 80% you find, means 85, 89 you are find. So what we need to do, we need to give for recommended to the particular team. So we are executed with the 50 users load test. We observed for the 50 users test, CPU and memory is not sufficient. Once test is completed, it is crossing for the more than 80%. Could you please increase for the CPU and memory? Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Because of CPU and memory, maybe our response time will be high. Because we don't have any CPU memory, then what will happen? Response time will be high.
Okay.
So this is the for the total controller story. We have how controller will be there. We have the performance center and HPALM will be there. Performance center and HPALM will be there. So using that also, we need to import the script, push the script, and after that you need to design them like this only. And same thing you need to do is the schedule by scenario and schedule by group. Okay, and ramp up, ramp down duration you need to give, and you need to add the script, and you need to give the runtime setting. Everything will be same, but you can observe this will be desktop based application. So controller will be desktop based application. As same to go into the performance center and ALM will be there. Those will be in web based tools. Okay. So means anyone can log in that application. You need to open web application and you need to do that one. So tomorrow you can look on that one, and I don't have any that will be licensed tools, Perform Center and ALM. So just I will show the video only, and how to we can do for the how to we can push the script, and how to design the scenario, and how to analyze the results. So everything we can see while during the test. What are the things we can monitor?
Okay.
Okay.
So we can tomorrow we can discuss. Okay. And meanwhile, just I will share to that performance center or HPLM links, or otherwise I will share for the document to everyone. Just to go through that, and you need to watch. Okay.
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 Okay, right. So you guys can practice. This is not a very so very subject is a, but it is very easy. You can do one time. So everything every time will be same. Okay. So
Okay.
doing scripting only our challenges. This will be very easy. Just we need to add the script, and after that design the scenario and execution. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for joining everyone. Anyone have any doubts, you can please share in our group. So everyone, I am expecting for the everyone do the assignment and share the in our group, like Swarna, how she is sharing, right? You need to share that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you guys can tomorrow also just to you can push the script, and you need to design the scenario, and you can using for the performance center you need to execute. I want tomorrow results in the group only up to 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, whatever may be before our class. I want results to everyone. Share in our group. Okay.
Okay.
It's the CPU utilization or these one?
CPU utilization as same to the this also. How your scenario designed. See, once
Okay.
test is completed, also you need to click on here, and you want to analyze the results. Means go to the runtime and can click on results, and we have the results. You can go to the folder where we can see the results. Means documents. We are given any name of that results name? Once we can open this, we'll know for this. So for today class completed, you should follow the first material. After that, you should follow the video and you should do the practice.
Okay.
See, once we can open the results, it will be like this. It will open for the load runner analysis. This is the third component. In load runner, already controller, we see the load generator, we see agent process completed, controller is completed, and B is completed. So SM2 you can find for the runtime settings also there, and you can go to that and see the runtime settings. And SM2 the you can see the material. Some checklist will be there. Manual scenario checklist will be there. So you should follow that also. I will ask for the manual scenario. How the checklist means, choose the manual scenario, push the script in controller, choose schedule scenario, schedule by group, choose the real world or basic schedule, and assign the quantity. Quantity means number of users. Assign the load generators and verify the connectivity with the LGs and configure SLAs, configure runtime settings for every script, and set the and provide wrap up and the duration. These are the checklist for the controller. Okay. So this is our current test. So if you open also. So these all will be results. In here we have our results file will be there. We are given any name of results file. This one. Okay, we can discuss tomorrow for the analysis. No problem. Okay.
Okay.
Now you can prepare. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for everyone. Jan. Bye.
Bye.